What's up, guys? How are you? Happy Wednesday. Welcome into another episode of the Daily Juice Podcast with me, Matt Perrault, at Sports Talk Matt is my handle to follow me across all socials. This podcast being brought to you by OmahaSteaks.com. This Father's Day, show him the love with a gift as unforgettable as he is. Omaha Steaks, order the deluxe Father's Day gift package with 20 unforgettable entrees plus 4 free burgers for just $89.99 when you use that promo code JUICE. Every purchase is backed by their unconditional money-back guarantee. Juice, the promo code at checkout at omahasteaks.com. Okay, good day last night, 3-1. We get the run line on the Phillies in the 8th inning. They rally. They get that done for us, 5-2. It's a plus 130 cash on that. We liked that. We got the Obi Toppin over 8.5 in the first quarter. That's always fun when you get that. Celtics easily over their team total, which was nice. And then Halliburton went crazy. So we got that bet wrong. It was a half a unit plus half unit play, so really not the big of a deal. Good day, up over 2 units, about 2.3 units on the day on a Tuesday. That is a very nice start to the week for us. So we head into a Wednesday, 3 sports, 3 bets. We're going back to it here on a Wednesday, hockey, NBA, and Major League Baseball. Let's start with basketball, where the Dallas Mavericks are on the road against the Minnesota Timberwolves. The number is 4. It's been creeping up. People like the Timberwolves. I think you can let this number climb. Dallas this year on the road was tremendous against the number. They were 31-16 ATS. I don't mind a play on Dallas here. I really don't, okay? I think you got a good opportunity, but I think there's more value in the total. It's 207.5. This is interesting. Now, while Dallas in Minnesota at home, the T-Wolves 24-21-1 to the under. Dallas 24-22-1 to the under. If you look at the way these teams played this year, 207.5. First game, 119-101. Second game, 118-110. Third game, 115-108. Fourth game, 121-87. We're putting the total at 207.5. This is like last night. It's the same situation. That number was dead wrong. 222 was a ridiculous number for Boston and the Pacers. The first half team totals on both sides were ridiculous. This number's too low. I don't know what the books are doing here. They're overcompensating, thinking it's playoff basketball. These teams are going to play with pace. I can't see this being like a grinded out, low-scoring game. Now, we saw this for Minnesota at Denver, right? 98-90 in Game 7. It was Denver. It was Game 7. This is Game 1. This is different. Mavericks on the road against OKC in the last round. First game, 117-95. Second game, 119-110. Game 1 against the Clippers, even on the road, 109-97. Now, Game 2 was 96-93. But I think I like Dallas. I like the over. Over 207.5. I just think we're going to see a similar style to what we saw coming up, in the regular season. These teams are going to push. They're going to push tempo. 207.5. If this game starts super fast and we get a lot of points early, you get like a total of 220 in game, bet the under. Try to middle it, right? Over 207.5, under 220. It's a 12.5 point middle. It's a good way of playing it, right? If we get a fast start, we might get a fast start in the first quarter. My play, over 207.5, Minnesota-Dallas, Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. I do lean towards Dallas. Get as many points as possible. 4.5, 4. I lean Dallas, but official play is over 207.5 for Dallas and Minnesota. Bet number 2, Rangers hosting the very hot Florida Panthers. Now, in the regular season, we go right back to this again. And I know playoff hockey is not the same as regular season, Matt. But every game between these two teams went over 5.5. 4-3, 4-2, 4-3. Panthers went 2-1 against the Rangers this year in the regular season. The Rangers have one advantage. Igor. Igor's been better than Bob. But the Panthers are the best team 5-on-5. The Panthers don't give up many goals 5-on-5. Here's the problem. It's Game 1. We may get power plays. It's MSG. This building's going to be rocking. Very similar to what we saw with Carolina, where Carolina had some advantages, but the Rangers had a better power play and the better goaltender. And yet the games against the Hurricanes consistently went over for the Rangers. In game 1, 4-3. Game 2, 4-3. Game 3 was under. Game 4, 4-3. Game 5 was under. Game 6, 5-3 was over. 4 of the 6 games against Carolina went over. Every game against the Panthers went over. 5.5, betting over. It's juice to the under. Betting over. Okay? Maybe it's 3-3. Maybe it's 2-2, 3-2, open net, 4-2. We might need an open net to get there. But I just think Igor's going to give up 2. Bob gives up 3. You can bet Florida if you want. But there's a shot that Igor gives up 3 as well, and it's a 3-3 game, and we're flying over the 5.5. It's possible, okay? I lean towards Florida to win the game, but Igor could be on his game, and if he stands on his head, it could be the Rangers. So I don't know which side I want to be on. I just think I'm going to ride with an open game 1. Look what happened in the regular season. I know it's different, but I think Bob gives up goals. I think Igor could give up a couple of goals, maybe a power play goal or 2, okay? We'll see how the game's going to be called. But yes, I know Igor is very good, but Igor against Carolina gave up 3 goals in game number 1. He could give up 3 goals here, and Bob definitely can give up 4 goals to this Ranger team. No debate in my mind. He can lose the game 4-3. Only minus 108. It's pretty cheap. Let's go over 5.5 Rangers and the Panthers in game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals in the NHL playoffs. And finally, we're going to look at the Atlanta Braves on the road up against the Chicago Cubs. This is interesting. Now, the Braves have been really cold. They lost yesterday 4-3 in 10 innings. But the Braves, every time they have won in the month of May, they've won on the run line. It's interesting. They won back on the 1st of May, 5-2 against Seattle on the road, against Boston 4-2, Boston 5-0, Mets 4-2, Mets 4-1, Chicago 2-0, Chicago 7-0, 3-0 against San Diego. Now, they've lost a bunch of games here in the month of May, but when they have won, they've won on the run line. They've got the better pitcher going here today. Max Fried's been very good. Max Fried's better on the road than he is at home. Justin Steele is still not finding his way here, okay? Justin Steele's come back off of the injury, and he's been arguably just bad. ERA of 5.21, 5 earned runs, 6 earned runs in his last, 4 earned runs and 6 earned runs, 5 and 6 given up in his last 2 starts. A 10-9 loss to Pittsburgh, a 5-4 loss to Pittsburgh. He's lost, the team has every game he has pitched since coming back off injury. So, he was bad on opening day, or on the 28th of March. They shut him down. Came back on the 6th of May, lost to San Diego 6-3. The 11th of May, lost to the Pirates. 16th of May, lost to the Pirates. The Braves lost in extras 4-3 to the Cubs yesterday. That total was 11. The total was 9 in this game. I lean towards the under in this, but I don't trust Steele. He might get lit up. I think the better play is take the flyer bet on the Braves run line. It's plus 123 on the Braves run line. Let's take Atlanta to keep this streak going. In the month of May, when they win on the run line. Let's take Atlanta to win on the run line. Laying 1.5 runs on the road in Chicago. Atlanta, plus 123 for 1 unit. Okay, 3 bets in 3 sports. Over 207.5, Minnesota and Dallas. Over 5.5, Rangers and the Panthers. And Atlanta on the run line at plus 123 here for a Wednesday. My name is Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me across all socials at Sports Talk Matt every morning. TLG's podcast always being brought to you by OmahaSteaks.com.